Hello, it is ice cream, and I'm sorry my voice sounds really bad. My throat really hurts today, and I'm sorry if the mic sounds really bad. Today we'll be talking about the Greek gods in Greek mythology, not just Percy Jackson universe. So, today, for this video, because I really need to start posting more long-form videos, we'll be talking about Zeus. I do not like Zeus. No one likes Zeus. I'm pretty sure no one can bear being with Zeus. For example, the only reason Hera's still even married to him is because she's the goddess of marriage. And imagine the goddess of marriage getting divorced. It's kind of weird. So it's ice cream, 100% my real name, and I'm finally doing another long form video that'll probably be under 5 minutes. And I'm sorry for that. So, Zeus is the Greek god of lightning, obviously. Thunder, obviously. The sky, obviously. He is the son of Kronos and Rhea. Kronos is spelled with a K, not a C. And Rhea is spelled R-H-E-A. I know a lot of people get the spelling wrong. Also, my nose is blocked, so I'm very sorry about that and how my voice sounds today. Zeus has many lovers, obviously. He has Metis, he has Hera, he has Demeter. He doesn't have Hestia, thank God, because Hestia is technically an eternal maiden, even though she did have a crush on Prometheus. I'm going off track, sorry. Zeus's first lover, which I think was Metis, which is Athena's mom. So Athena was obviously the first child of Zeus. So that explains a lot about her. I really like Athena personally. I think she's really wise. Of course she's wise. I mean, she's the goddess of wisdom, but still. And that paints her as one of the oldest Greek gods, which explains a lot too, because she's the wisest. She's not really one of the oldest Greek gods. The oldest Greek gods that isn't part of the first three. First six, sorry, which are Hestia, Hera, Demeter, and Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. The next lover, this is not in order by the way, was Demeter. And Demeter and Zeus had one kid, which was Persephone. Persephone is the goddess of springtime and happiness, and in some cases life. And what ended up happening, if you know the myth of Zagreus and Melano, is that Zeus thought that Persephone was so beautiful that he turned into her husband, which is Hades. Everyone knows the story of Persephone and Hades. Is that Hades kidnapped Persephone, but Zeus ended up turning into Hades, transforming, and then having Zagreus and Melano. People debate whether or not which one is older. In my opinion, Zagreus is older, but we don't have any real proof. And then what happened is Zagreus ended up dying, but then Zeus took his heart and put it in Dionysus. So Zagreus is usually known as the first Dionysus, but really depends on how you look at it. As well, Zeus had Hera, which is the goddess of marriage. Hera wanted to have a kid to prove to Zeus that she didn't really need a man. So she had Hephaestus, but since she didn't really have a kid with a man, Hephaestus ended up looking all wonky. And Zeus did not like that at all. So what he did was he took Hephaestus and threw him off Mount Olympus. And that's why Hephaestus has a limp, because he literally got thrown to the other side of the world. Their next kid was Ares, who is the Greek god of war, which was the only kid that both of them had together, Hera and Zeus, because they do not like each other at all. Zeus constantly cheats on Hera, which explains a lot about why she's so jealous. I honestly feel bad for her. Sorry. And as well, Zeus had multiple other lovers, such as Io. Do I know if I'm pronouncing that correctly? Absolutely not, because this is Greek mythology. No one actually pronounced that correctly. So Io was a beautiful maiden, which Zeus thought was beautiful, obviously. So what he did was he kissed her. I don't know, he did like some sort of romantic thing with her. And then he saw Hera looking at him and Io from above. So what he did was he went and turned Io into a cow. And he's like, "Oh, my beautiful wife, Hera, I have brought this gift for you." And Hera's like very suspicious about it, because would you trust Zeus if he was your husband? Probably not. So she was like, "Oh, I shall take her and make my servant," which I think his name was Argo, protect her. Argo is the multi-eyed guy, which is why Hera's so obsessed with peacocks and why peacocks are Hera's animal. So what she did with Io was that she made the cow Io be protected and like surveyed and supervised by Argo. And Zeus wanted his lover back, so he sent Hermes, god of thieves, which by the way I think was, I forgot the mom to that one, go and try to kill Argo. I'm just calling Argo a multi-eyed guy. And he did, and obviously Hera was really, really upset, because she really liked her multi-eyed guy. So she made an animal, a merge of a bird and Argo. And that's how we got peacocks. And by the way, these are my takes on the myths. And then Zeus got Io back, and she ran away all the way to Egypt. She was a nymph, I think. And they made her an Egyptian goddess or something. Yeah, Egyptian something. So that's basically all the time I have today. I don't want to make this too long. It's already been like 7 minutes. But don't trust Zeus. Bye. And I'm sorry my voice sounded really bad today.